guys, Sophs here. So, as you can see, there's no lights in my room because on I think it was Friday, we had a bit of a blackout, which I got a warning during the day, and I decided to do the best thing was to restart my PS4, turn it off properly, but also save the file just in case, which is always a very good idea. And then I turn it off, and when my mum came home that night, we had no power. But luckily, I had my phone fully charged and my iPad fully charged too, which was a very good idea. And I'm so glad that I spent the $500 on on this particular iPad, which I'm very, very, very glad. So if you're wondering why it's black, it's because one, my light globe went out once the power came back on, and as you should know by now during this whole blog series, my light in my room is basically fucked too. So most of this week, we did see a house that was 15 minutes away from the beach. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. The house that Mum saw yesterday, um, she liked. It had the jacaranda trees, which is our favourite trees because we used to live in Salisbury and we had jacaranda trees where we actually lived, and it's actually really good memories because I love jacaranda trees because it reminds me of Christmas, and it's something that I love to look at. But because we're the only ones that went to the house, even though I was homesick, um, she said that we have a pretty good chance of getting it on Monday or Tuesday. So, fingers crossed that we will get it. Um, this week, I was going through some pretty hard stuff. So, one of them was me being ill. I haven't really been sick for over a year, and I always get throat colds. So when my mouth goes very dry, when I can't swallow properly, which is exactly what I go through when I'm ill, and the fact that I physically can't eat as well. So all that I was eating for 2 days straight was veggies. I was also eating cucumber, which is an amazing source for iron, and just trying to make myself feel better. And we did get the lamb sip, which I have been taking for the last, I think, couple of days now. Unless that you drink it warm, it can become very gross. And I have eaten, so I have eaten 2 sandwiches and eating mac, which is great because it means I'm getting my taste buds back, which is excellent. Now another thing I went through this week, and I want to address, which is a possible scam that I've been going through. Now, these two people were going to hire me to help with youth work, and I have created this page called the Teacher Gallery youth page, which I'm the applicant page, and I will chuck some photos up. I've been running that since Hive, when I was trying to fight the Hive Tuesday Stay Alive, and even though that it sounded a bit convincing, but it wasn't. There's a lot of flaws when I kept asking them, about hours, the job description as every non-charity or not-for-profit or charity would have to disclose. And I was supposed to have a meeting with them on Thursday. That didn't happen because, one, that's also when I got really sick. But not only that, I just had a real bad gut feeling of me saying, no, you're not going. And when I addressed it to my family that morning, everyone was on top of it. They searched them, see if it's actually registered, and they're not. And we will know more on Monday. Because my aunt's gonna call the people here in Australia, about this is a possible scam, and it basically was. And I was just so shocked how, my family really came through for me, and um that made me feel so amazing because I was already scared as it was. My third older brother was gonna come with me anyway, and he wasn't gonna force me because my brother and we are on the same wavelength. When if we don't want to go to something, we're not gonna force that person to go, and exactly what he did for me as well. Which, thank you to my brother. And also, thank you to my other family members who really got on board with me with this as well, who got it done, sorted, really easy, really done, and yeah. So at this current stage, we are getting more information, but I would be going to report this to the police because I don't like it when someone tries to, play the cancer card. I don't like when people play the domestic violence card, and I don't like it when people try to use, efficacies to, try and suck people into something that could be a scam, I don't like it when people do that, and it makes me angry too, because I understand how much of a need it is for our youth, and pardon me, I really, I really understand that, but I know that it was completely full of shit. When he was messaging me about it, he went on the most pathetic shit that, to be honest, I didn't need to know. I tried to ask so much, for a job description and that, and they wouldn't tell me. We were actually talking really like in the morning as well, and he was very inappropriate too. But other than that, guys, that's what I've really been dealing with all of this week 12. I know that you're only getting one video for this particular week and probably more in week 13. Hopefully, very, very soon, I can finally get out of this house because we've been going through a lot of these issues for 6 years, and it's time to get the fuck out of here. But thank you for joining me for week 12, and within seconds you will be into week 13. I love you all, and I'm gonna go rest and watch some more Keeping Up with the Kardashians and the entire series and the spin-offs. I love you all, and I'll see you all then. Hi guys, Sophs here and welcome back to this week's vlog. So I have some great news. We finally have a house. That means in 2 weeks we'll be finally out of the house that we've been living here for 13 years. 12 to 13 years. But it feels like it's been longer with me. It's very bittersweet because we've been really looking very hard for 13 weeks, and we now have to say goodbye to this beautiful community and say goodbye to a house we've been living here for so many years and moving on to the next journey, and as you guys know, over these last 2 years I have been more acceptable when it comes to change. And yes, this is very scary. New bus routes, possible trains maybe, but we're closer to family. It's a brand new journey, new sites to really go and basically explore, and I'm really incredibly looking forward to it, I'm just, when I woke up, because I've been asleep all day, because you can still see, well, sound like I still have my cold, woke up, just generally looking on things on my phone like I used to do when I start to already wake up properly, and Mom messaged me saying, "Good news, we got the house." And I thought she was shitting me. Legit, I thought she was shitting me. And when she came in, she told me that we got the house. And she's literally dancing in my room. I still thought she was alone. I thought she was still alone a bit of shit a little bit because I didn't believe it. But we got the news that we are moving and we have a house now, which is excellent. In a few weeks, we will be out, which is very surreal. And I just can't wait. You know, I haven't seen the house yet. It's a bit pricey, you know, but Mum said that I'm still going to pay $300, so I still at least get $200 out of it, which is good. Then I can just still save up for things, you know, I'm still saving up for Pokemon card unboxings because that cost me a lot of money. I'm saving up for my Herbalife products for after when we move. And even start saving up for Christmas, which I'm going to start trying to cut down for myself because I try to every year. I've been doing this for 2 years, that I buy all of my gifts and then say who they're from. And one of the gags is that my family hates keeping up with the Kardashians, and I'm actually watching it at the moment. And I wrote one that was from my brother, wrote one that's from my mum, you know, sort of having a bit of a laugh, you know. And for the last 2 years, it did not work. So I'm at the point where I have to start cutting down on things, you know, only having things where I can put it under the tree, which is mainly going to be books and possibly some games. What the hell not, you know? And then whatever I want to buy for myself, I can. And I wouldn't mind saving up to, you know, do more hauls next year because there's some hauls I couldn't do this year, you know. I wanted to have another cosmetics haul. Didn't happen. Because I didn't know when I was going to be moving, so I haven't been ordering anything for the last nearly 3 months. But the good thing is now we can, which is excellent. So throughout this week and also next week, I will show you how the rooms are. I will show you towards the end of this week on what everything looks currently. Going to do the same thing next week, and then so forth. And then we're going to continue this blog until I officially permanently moved in, everything's set up and ready to go, and we will go from there, because this series has actually helped me with keeping this on social media. It has helped me with other issues to, you know, keep on social media, and it actually has been better for my health, which is incredible. But wanted to jump on to start this week out in a good and positive note. I actually have a meeting tomorrow that I have to go to and to tell the good news and to really talk about that stupid scam that happened to me last week, which my mum did call my boss, my formal employer, which I know her personally, because these two said, "Oh yeah, I know that person," and it wasn't true, and I knew that from the get-go. But I know she feels sorry for me, and that's okay. But we're trying to also protect our community and try to protect the youth in my community too. So when I do move, I'm going to have a look around where I'm going to go. I'm going to look what's the community like, where I'm going to, and then start to, you know, think about what I truly want to do after when we move, we've settled, and trying to think of possible jobs I can do and still do YouTube, of course, but reality, I need to be able to, you know, make sure I have money backing what I want to do. So that's what I want to do before, you know, launching more into this. Nothing wrong with that, you know, we need to be incredibly more realistic when it comes to YouTube. But other than that, it's a great start to my week. Then last week, then having a fucking cold. But anyway, I'm going to get off to the rest of this week. I will check in with you guys at the end of this week or even in the middle of this week don't know, I will let you guys know with another video. But I love you all, and I'll catch you all soon. Hey guys, so welcome to the end of week 13. Everything has been slowly coming together more. Most of this week I've been slowly saying goodbye to this house and the area. I did went out twice to do some fitness this week, which is okay. I'm still trying to get used to, staying up all day, and even though I am drinking energy drinks, non-sponsored, which isn't a great thing to do when you have an anxiety disorder, but because within the next sort of almost week and a bit we will be moving out, I need to get into a routine where I have to stay up. So that is exactly what I am doing, and I am focusing on YouTube. I have been really getting my new series ready, which will already be out by now, which is my celebrity talk and my YouTube original series reviews about Demi Lovato. So that already will be out. I will put in this video down below all of the references to that, and I'll have to rewatch this just to tell me, as a little bit of a reflection thingy magic, but being able to to really hopefully start saying goodbye to this area, it's been really emotional for mum and I, because in a lot of different ways we sort of don't want to, but we have to. It took us legit 13 weeks just to get a house, and that's how hard it is in the rent market here in Adelaide, and how horrible it truly is, and trying to get more lower rent houses people were going for as well. And even though we almost came so close to the threshold, but we never make it over that line, which was really disappointing for mum and I, especially with mum getting harassed by our ex-landlord, who I so cannot wait to not be able to hear from that person again. Mum and I were both looking forward to it. But a lot of this is a good thing. Not a bad thing. It's sad to say goodbye to a place I've been living here for 12 to 13 years. And just to see how more bare the house is getting, it's getting incredibly more and more real. Like how I've been telling mum, with all my DVD collection, I have to buy more of those plastic sort of crates, because the DVDs that I have so far put into that big box that I used to have in my room, there's a possibility that we won't be able to lift that out. So hopefully towards the end of this week, well, the start of next week, we just say, I'm hoping that mum will go out, buy a ton of more crates, because the ones that are in my room, hang on, let me just grab this. So the DVDs are over here, have to be packed. The DVD box that's in the spare room at the moment, I need to get some more for that, because it's literally rolls full of my DVDs, and we just need to get that sorted. The saddest thing about leaving is that I love the area. I do love the fact that we have a Coles that's like 10-15 minutes away from us. That's a really easy drive. We know the prices, we know the area, and it's just a lot of feelings, But this week we got a house. Excellent. We will get the bond in that sorted next week. Technically it's actually tomorrow for me. For you guys, it will be weeks ago. We're getting hopefully the keys sorted at the end of next week, which we'll be doing, and I'll be making my official post saying goodbye to this particular area. And on that particular Tuesday after that, we will be officially moving out and to go to explore a brand new area. Now, I loved St. Agnes. It's beautiful. You have a little area where you can go and actually have a look around, which you will see on my fitness week blog, which is week 30, I think, for week 34 and week 35. So go check that out. Hopefully it will be out by now. But it's been definitely a struggle, especially with me being sick. You know, it's only been after a week since I've been sick, and you can still hear it in my nose. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys for this particular week. Next week I will start either tomorrow or whenever I record it. But other than that, I love you all, and I'll see you all soon.